Hey Pisces, welcome to your message for November 26th through December 2nd. We've got two parts to your message today, the astrology portion and the tarot portion. We'll start with the astrology. Saturn is stationing on November 28th this week, going direct on the 29th. Saturn retrograde was a focus on giving time for internal reflection on responsibilities, goals, and life structures, urging you to rebuild foundations and confront weaknesses rather than forcing new action. It was a chance to slow down, assess your direction, and make conscious choices that will impact your future. With Saturn going direct, this will be a time of inspired action and building based on the many months reassessing. This will mark a time for discipline, hard work, and being rewarded for your diligent work. Mercury on the 29th also stations and goes direct on November 30th, while slowing down on communication to go deeper into reevaluation. This time will feel like everything is happening all at once. Floodgates open in communication regarding all that was reflected on. It's eye-opening, it's like a mirror, it's triggering all at the same time. Best thing to do is to keep going and face it head-on, calmly, and raise your standard. Venus enters Sagittarius December 1st. This could trigger a leap of faith, a quick chance. You may find yourself head over heels for someone difficult to access, but so excited to plan everything and life together. But be very mindful to let others be themselves. Their ideas matter as they do care for you too. This week may feel like a roller coaster. Just enjoy the ride. The less you resist, the more memorable and fun it will be for you. Now that was your astrology portion for the week for November 26th to December 2nd. Let's start with the tarot portion now. This is your message of love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Check the description box for anything else, whether you need your own reading or how to connect. Thank you for joining me here. I'm using the Adventure Tarot for you today, as well as the Power to Surrender card for you Pisces. This card jumping out signifies spinning the deck, and let's get started. Let's find out what's in the cards for you today. Check your other signs as well. Monthlies will be coming out soon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome to the Fam Jam if you're not already subscribed. Three of Swords in reverse. Well, at least it's not on the upright. Now, this is past energy coming up first. Seven of Wands is in reverse. Okay. Okay, let's find out more. Justice. Well, karma goes both ways. But at the same time, how we react to it matters a lot. I do feel like something did get to you in this situation, and someone's taking time to really recover from this. Let's find out what's going on currently. Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Woohoo! Woohoo! Seven of Swords. Well, of course, yeah. This would be like justice. I would see here would be like your best revenge would be your success, of course. But at the same time, you're focusing too much on what they've done to hurt you, take advantage of you, blah, blah, blah of the past. The best thing you can do is literally forget about them. They're living rent-free in your head right now. What's that about? What's that about? They're not giving you no love, no goody goodness, no dollar bills. Like, come on. What's the, like, I understand how we can continue to ruminate over this. I totally get it. But at what point are we not, how do you say this? I don't, it's coming at me like believing yourself, but it's not necessarily what I mean about that. At what point are you not loving yourself, believing in yourself, raising yourself to a higher standard? Like, the understanding would be that this person, that whatever they did was a dusty. And why are you sad over a dusty? Like, they were never going to give you what you want anyways. We've got Two of Pentacles up next. Oh, I love this. The seeing the balance, where the Justice card is the active balancing, where the see the Two of Pentacles ultimately as balanced, which is interesting because normally it would be the other way around. The Two of Pentacles is working so hard to balance and justice is normally very balanced. But here the Two of Pentacles has practiced so much in terms of balance, where this Justice card here is literally, it's out of its control in regards to the balance of this. There's a person standing on two boats. You can't, on water, like you cannot control that. Whereas the Two of Pentacles can kind of focus on centering and being still and pushing only as far as you can go in terms of this yoga pose. Explorer of Swords is here in reverse for the future energy, as well as the Six of Swords. Well, that's great. I do feel like you become really cold-hearted in this. You start to not care so much. You don't give an F anymore. I really like this energy for you in terms of with the moving of forward Six of Swords. But at the same time, like, that really sucks that, you know, this person ruined it for others. But like, this is what happens. It's what happens in life. That's why they tell you when you get a new puppy to like make sure that it doesn't go through any traumatic experiences when you take it to a dog park, because that could really terrorize the puppy and like not physiologically. Would it be? No, it'd be psychologically change it for the rest of its life. So you want to have good, positive, happy experiences and introduce it into very welcoming and positive, it's things like that. It's very interesting. That would just be an example of the situation. But here, in this situation, like, it's like the mix of Yoda and like, be the bitch you should become. It's like Yoda in the sound of Yoda. I don't know what that's about. If I could make a sticker, what would it look like? Pink with Yoda. Okay, make it and show me. It'd be amazing. Okay, let's see. With the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords, there's the Eight of Swords. There's also restriction with the Four of Pentacles. It's not showing up as the Eight of Swords. It is indirectly. But with the Four of Pentacles here, it is like you're preparing for something, which is great. It's kind of like a purposeful self-limitation, but you do still look at the past. But as time progresses over the course of this week, with all the astrology that's happening right now, you'll be noticing the empowerment of yourself and also turning your back on things that really don't matter to you. And you're just like, yeah, okay. Very interesting. And it's on the verge of like making someone work for it, and you can't give them all the answers. See if they're made for the fire. In the sound of Adele. Okay. Overall energy of this message. Hermit in reverse. Yeah, wow, this is great. You're really opening up. This is like people seeing you as the cold-hearted bee that you are, and you're not caring. And it's like empowering. I think that's great. Ultimately, it's not a bad thing, but like it's not in essence like justified or not justified, or that you should or shouldn't be, that can't be nice or this and that. It's just like you see the real ones and the ones that aren't, and you just don't have the time of day for it. Outcome of this message: Eight of Swords pops out. Yay, look at that. It's in reverse now though, as the outcome. So we go from like whoa to like wow. I like that. That's great for you. Oh man, yes. Okay, Pisces, yes. And this is very detached, and it's not in stress or worry or people pleasing or fear or like you should or shouldn't or what are they gonna think. It's like when someone makes a joke that's not funny, you just look at them. You're just like, oh. Or even like when I was talking to my therapist, it was like if they make something that is like inappropriate completely, you get them to repeat it and then they would feel embarrassed, and you're just like, And then you just look at them. You're like, I don't get it. You become so empowered because of this. I love this. This is great. It doesn't really seem like people will mess with you anymore, but they definitely try to pull one over you here in the future, in the current moment or in the past. And it was almost like a nagging, like they were trying to bring you down. Like, what? You could try, I'll tell you. Ain't gonna work on me. A lot of country vibes out of this one. Okay, so we don't have a challenge card here. What is the challenge? Scout of Swords. Oh. Communication. Harsh words, maybe. Just connecting in general. Okay, now let's break it down. I don't even know what that's about. So it's kind of like, how do you say this? There's a difference between if someone is of the same gender and someone isn't of the same gender and how terms. So in what that would mean. Here in this situation, same gender would be jealousy. If it's not same gender, it's going to be like either avoidance, or it would be trying to humble, in essence. When you release your power and validation from them and you actually love yourself, like they say, and you validate yourself and you literally give everything else that you need to yourself, you don't need nobody's approval, then that irks them. And then ultimately what you have done is you've revealed them, and that's fine. What is it? What do you do now with that? You just stop chilling. Stop hanging out. You distance. You secure your perimeter. And you move on. So what's that look like with the Six of Swords here? Clarify the Six of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. Well, there it is. You haven't quite gotten to that point yet. It does involve Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. That means change, but that means it's not quite thought of yet. So you're going to get to that point over the course of this week. Let the energy work with you and you vibrate with it, and just allow yourself to, how do I say this? Not necessarily experience, witness, or maybe this is a calibrating. You're still calibrating it. Okay. So then what else do we need to know? We have other zodiac signs here. There's another challenge here around here. If you do need something that is a bit more personalized to you, you can connect with me. Check the description box. I want to let you know that any angel numbers, or how do you say this, zodiac signs that are popping up here for you. You can check your other signs as well. We do have Libra energy here, Virgo, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that's it, really. Any angel lovers? 2 7s. So this is meant to be, this was on your path for a reason. Anything else? Okay, 6 7 8 9, with the Hermit card being the 9th card. It's just showing a progression of events ultimately. So when we see a particular cycle start, we know kind of how it's going to end. That's kind of what that means. Anything else I see? 1 2 3. Things are just going to get easier for you. Okay, message of advice, power to surrender cards. Surrender fear, yeah. And the fear stems from what they think in this particular situation, what they might say. The fear stems from, yeah. But when you know your truth, you don't need to worry about what they think or what they say. The sheer fact that they want to say and or think something about it says more on them than it does on you. And a lot of the times that is a difficult thing to wrap your head around. It does base themselves around projection and maturity, triangulation maybe. But when you're not needing the validation of others, that leaves them powerless because it doesn't affect you. And so they can't hurt you. And so they're like trying to figure out, what else can I do to try to get at you? And ultimately, I feel like you find yourself in victory because you realize that they're a person that's just of toxic energy anyways. And that's fine. This was something that was exposed, I guess. So the truth is out on this. Well, that's fine. Okay, bottom of the deck with this, we got surrender to creativity. Yes! So what happens when you're stuck all by yourself? All you gotta do... Or no, not all you gotta... Well, this is all you gotta do is allow yourself to feel, express, experience. What else is there? There's like the curiosity as well. So when you surrender fear, you find new ways to do other things instead of panicking. Because the panicking and the fear stem from wanting things to stay the same. Yeah. Which suck. Why would you want that? But it's forcing something to change that's not, ultimately. And so when you let go of that and you allow it to change, and you surrender fear, you actually allow magic to happen. So start to ask the universe, what is it you'd like to have happen in your life next? We have surrender to prayer and surrender to drama, which is great. So a lot of things will be released out of your life, and what will be released is only going to make room and space for what wants to be there, which is great. Yay! Okay, dears. I'll see you when I see you next. Check out the signs for more. Love you tons, Pisces.